He was number one.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Brian. Hello, C3. Hello, Mario Boy. Hello, Ufomi. Hello, hello. Hello, Superman. Hello, hello. How are we all doing? Hello. I am Eepy. Hello, William Tyler. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I am Eepy, but it is for a good reason. I am Eepy for a good reason. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for getting your daily cup of punch. Yeah, so my brain is mush because if you might be you might you might be aware that my birthday is this week. My birthday is on Thursday. So on that note, I went out with my roommate last night to celebrate said birthday. And so we went out, and so I went out and we did karaoke. We went to a karaoke bar. Oh, it was so fucking fun, man. It was so fucking fun. But also, I am not used to going out. We didn't even stay out that late. We were out from like 6 p.m. to like 9 p.m. Like, all things considered, not that late at all. But I still was like, bleh. 9 p.m. Yeah, I know. I'm going crazy for my birthday. But yeah, it was quite fun. It was my first time doing proper karaoke, like we rented like a karaoke room. It was also my first time in a bar because, not to dox my age, but I did turn 21 during the pandemic. So I did not have a chance to go to bars previously. I've stayed up later playing Terraria. That's the thing, is that I've stayed up later doing stuff at home, but it was the act of going out that tired me. I think the act of going out is what tired me, but it was late. 9 p.m. Okay, but it was like a solid like 3 hours of doing karaoke, and that's like you can tell this is why I'm a VTuber, because I'm fucking lame. You do 2 hours on stream? Yeah, but that's different. That's at my house. It's different when it's at my house. In my house, it's my house. It's not out. It's not. No, but yeah, if you notice that my voice, I'm gonna be on vocal rest beside. No! Why would you make me bald? You can't do this. It's my birthday. I'll drop the bass. I'm officially, fuck. I'm officially pulling the birthday card because my birthday's in 2 days, so it's technically my birthday. I can do whatever I want. But yeah, no, it was very fun. It was very fun. Like I said, it was my first time doing proper karaoke, and it was my first time going to a bar, and no one else was there. No one else was there besides. So then what if I call my birthday card and use it to say that you can't? Your birthday isn't until Friday, so I have birthday precedence. I'm gonna regret saying that by the time Saturday's stream comes around, but but yeah, no, it was quite fun. I sang a lot of stuff. We sang, we did not drink, but I did bring gummies, and we both had, my roommate doesn't typically do the weed, whereas I am pretty much a functional stoner, so she had half of a gummy. I'm glad we're all torturing the Pinky. Yeah, so she had half of a gummy, and then I had her other half of a gummy, and then 2 gummies. So I had 2.5 gummies, and she had half a gummy. And that was enough for both of us to get, you know, comfortably high. It was so fun. Once the gummy starts getting in, like, obviously karaoke's fun regardless. Hello, Badman Twitch. Hello. But yeah, obviously like karaoke's fun regardless, but like karaoke in a private karaoke room with working microphones when you're high on gummies, great experience. 10 out of 10 recommend. 10 out of 10 recommend. I sang Be Prepared from Lion King, and I became Scar in that moment. It made me, after I did it, I looked to my roommate, I'm like, should I make a Be Prepared cover for Pinky Punchy? And she was like, you know what? After hearing that, maybe you should. That requires doing the drugs. Yeah, but like just the weed drugs, not like big drugs, just weed drugs. I will stand on the hill that I feel like weed and alcohol, like they should be the same amount of accepted in society. Like if someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna like drink and do karaoke, everyone's like, yeah, you do you. And if someone's like, oh, I'm gonna get high and do karaoke, everyone's like, what the fuck? What? I mean, honestly, the weed wasn't required, but it did help. Oh no, you do, you boo boo. Yeah, no, but like on the same vein of like treating weed and alcohol the same, I'm not gonna be like, how dare you not smoke weed? Because I would be a hypocrite as someone who doesn't typically drink. I do drink. I'm literally doing a drunk stream this Saturday, but you know what I mean. As long as it doesn't hurt my nose, I don't care. That's the great thing about gummies, because I can also get behind, you know, like people being like, I want to do the marijuanas, but I don't want to smoke because, like, you know, like, but then that's what gummies are for. You just get to eat a sweet little treat, and then it gets you stoned. But yes, it was a very fun time. But also, I don't usually go out because, like I said, I'm a VTuber. I don't have a life. But yeah, I'm kind of putting myself on vocal rest outside of this stream. I'm gonna try not to speak too much because I have a karaoke stream on Thursday. So I gotta make sure I didn't like hurt my voice or anything. It's funny because a lot of especially Americans hear me being Dutch and go, oh, weed, right? And I'm like, yeah, but no. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if I ever go to the Netherlands, I would have so much weed. It is legal where I am. It is legal in my state. I will not tell you what state that is, but wait, actually, I'm curious because y'all are always saying I'm from Texas. Is weed even legal in Texas? It's not Texas. Is weed... Here, let me... Exactly. Cannabis is illegal for recreational use in Texas. So that proves that I'm not from Texas, because weed is recreationally legal in my state. That's how I get it. I go to the dispensary. Texas doesn't. I mean, I guess Texas has like medical dispensaries, but I don't have a medical card, so checkmate. How does that prove it? You could just say you get it legally. Do you really think, look me in the eyes, do you really think me, Mix, I went out until 9 p.m. and was fucking destroyed? Do you think I know how to get weed outside of legal dispensaries? Kind of hard to not look you in the eyes. They're like 75. Look me in the eyes. Look at me. Anyways, no. Anyways, of the devil. We're doing of the devil. I mean, you said you're a stoner, I wouldn't be surprised. But that's the thing, I didn't become a stoner until weed became legal in my state. I would have become a stoner like years earlier if it was legal, but I don't I don't know how I would find a dealer because I don't leave the house. The only way I get weed is because there's a dispensary I can take an Uber to. Anyways, of the devil. Anyways, of the devil. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is. Of the devil! Craigslist, the totally not cops listing is legit. No, literally, I've told the story before of when I was in high school. Ah! Don't throw an egg at me. I've told the story before of when I was in high school in the gender neutral bathroom. And, where were we? We were just at the part where, someone tried to shoot up the fucking, hello? Ah, there we go. Ah, I need to add a splat sound effect for the cheese. The cheese just gets onto me silently. But yeah, no, I've told the story before of when I was in high school in the gender neutral bathroom and some kids, because I was an anxious kid who would often chronically skip class, and I would just sit in a bathroom stall and do nothing. And then some kids came in and started smoking weed and like being very obvious about it, and like and like one of them was like, guys, there's someone else in here, we gotta like be like cautious, and then their friend was like, oh come on, if they're in here during class then they're probably smoking weed too. And it's just me after having just had like a panic attack listening to fucking Dear Evan Hansen on my phone, and I had never felt more like a loser. That story is very funny now that I am a stoner. But anyways, where were we last time? Well, last time someone tried to shoot up the trial, and so they had to call a recess, and then last time they were gonna call a mistrial, but Morgan said no. And now we are back at the crime scene trying to find even more evidence. So we'll see. Seems like the smell's starting to fade. Barely even the memory of blood, now that so many feet have trodden through here. Nothing lasts forever. And we still don't know who killed Chopin. We know that we killed the other 4 people, but we don't know who killed Chopin. Miss Han? What? No, I already called you this morning. No, they're not. No, they're not. You're being paranoid. I'm glad we're voicing Han, because she's a good one for me to voice when my voice is not all there. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'll call you tonight. Bye. Didn't mean to interrupt another lover's quarrel. What? Oh, no, that was... Dementia meds aren't working. They get confused this time of day. Sorry. Forget it. That's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna turn my phone off for a minute and forget. Cute android, by the way. Sarah's like, oh my god, the cute lady thinks I'm cute? So what's up? There's a couple ways of going about this, but none of them are surefire. Might as well start off big and see if there's anything to this theory. Do the Blue Bloods use silent alarms? Yeah, of course. Thank you for telling us. Sure. I'm actually going to need a bit more than that, Miss Han. It's just Han. Now, with my voice like it is, my Morgan voice is sounding pretty similar to my Han voice. Did Creek have a silent alarm? She's hesitating all of a sudden. Is she unsure of the answer, or did she just give her first answer without thinking about where it would lead? Sorry, I gotta adjust the microphone so that I can actually see the words. Nothing like that installed in the building. ARCS would have chewed it up and spat it out by now. The ARCS is not flawless. It can miss things. Look, you seen the level of tech we blue bloods have? It's secure, but it ain't subtle. True. An Orca-run security firm won't... Porky pig. An Orca-run security firm won't have quite as much luck hiding their subsystems from the police as David Asher did, Sarah. But the ARCS can miss things that aren't tech at all. A silent alarm that's analog? Pinky Porky. Let me know if you figured that one out. Either an alarm is analog and loud or digital and silent. They don't mix. She's defensive, but her logic is sound. Approaching it from the other angle then, how could an analog silent alarm possibly function? Unless they do! A literal alarm, but one that can't be heard under normal circumstances. What a horrible smell in here. Like a dog whistle. Huh? You once bragged to me about your sense of smell. I don't think I was bragging. Could have sworn you puffed your chest out at the time. Doesn't matter. If I asked you to sniff something out, could you find it? What would you like me to look for? I still don't have a clear picture of what happened after I left, but there's one thing I know should be here that hasn't turned up once yet. The knife. I'm gonna save anyway, but it's the knife. Bloodhound Sarah. She's the real hound of she's the hound of Morgan. Knife. Right, I'm the only one who knows about the knife. Well, I don't know where it went. I do know it had plenty of blood on it when I last saw it. Wait, was that not right? I didn't get any chips. Cigarette? I took that cigarette with me when I left. And then I tossed it in a trash can after 3 rail stops. I need to sense it. Okay. I guess skeleton keys for the entire building were found on Creek's corpse right where I left him. So, oh, I just don't get it. Okay, I just don't get chips for that. I thought if I chose another one, I might get chips. But right, I'm the only one who knows about the knife. Hound of the devil, yeah. And well, I don't know where it went. I do know it had plenty of blood on it when I last saw it. I want you to smell for blood. Adonai, do you really need me to help you find blood in here? I'm not asking you to sniff in here. I want you to smell out the window. I'll try. There are many strong smells in this part of the city, Adonai. But there is something truly unpleasant as well. Something beneath this fire escape. Okay. Now go fetch. Don't treat her like a dog, Morgan. You could ask nicely. Wait, Sarah. Yes? That's a very old rusted fire escape. Take the stairs. I think this game has no end. William, I have bad news. This is only episode 2 of, I think, 5? I think there's 5 or 6 episodes planned. I can't remember, but I think there's at least 5 planned. So we got a lot. Buckle in. But obviously, only episode 2 is out right now. So, but. Huh? You're too heavy. Pinky's also slow. Shut up! Shut up! It might be true, but you don't have to say it. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I think visual novel, why not make it novel length, you know? It's not called a visual short story. It's called a visual novel. We're gonna write a novel. Oh, hello, Sprite. Hello, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Okay, yeah, just sit right there by my mouse. Okay, baby, I need to... Okay, thank you. Okay. As you command, Adonai. Un instant. Right there with you, slowpoke, don't worry. Thank you for the hydrate, William. Several minutes later, Sarah returned, looking worse for wear and seemingly in a bad mood. Did the weight comment bother her that much? Adonai, I do not like digging through trash. It is not a dignified way to investigate. Oh, I love her. Digging in people's trash is the basis of all good investigation. Easy for you to say when you aren't wearing all white. Did you find something? Yes. My knife. And there's no blood on it. And there's charring on it. I didn't even notice that. I thought that was rust for some reason. Charred? I found it amongst the ashes of a blackened steel drum below the fire escape. It seems to have been the site of a fire. That sounds familiar. Wasn't there a barrel burning in the alley when I first scoped this... Wasn't there a barrel burning in the alley when I first scoped this place out? There were signs of a chemical flame retardant being applied to the barrel. Police must have put the fire out when they first secured the scene. Meaning the knife wasn't in a fire all night, but still. There does indeed appear to be blood on this knife, Adonai. So how did both the police and scientists miss it? Their noses aren't as good as yours, evidently. That is true. Little Miss I'm not bragging as soon as she gets a compliment. But they have drones and dogs for this kind of thing. Yeah, but they have to actually use them. She's just proud. I'm not being rude. I love Sarah. Sarah deserves all the compliments. They'd have no reason to search the vicinity for a bloodied knife if they found a sword sticking out of a corpse's midsection. Shall we ask the police to check for fingerprints? Fingerprints are mostly oil and sweat. Fire evaporates them both. Then we have to test and see whose blood is on that knife. But DNA is damaged. But DNA is damaged by heat as well. You know, before DNA analysis, blood had another forensic use. You mean blood typing? The DNA on the knife. Jesus Christ. The DNA on the knife might be too damaged, but modern analytical tools should be able to at least identify blood typing. That could work, Adonai. Great. I have an objection. I am the killer. Ready to get started? Pardon? You were capable of recognizing my DNA, weren't you? When we first met? Yes, but... So why don't you try your hand at analyzing a blood type? It's gotta be simpler, right? It might be, but Adonai, to analyze the blood on this knife, I would have to use my tongue. My tongue. I forgot tongue. I forgot that's how she. I completely forgot that that's how she analyzes DNA, is she has to lick it. Pretend it's a lollipop or something. It's blood. I completely forgot about that. Well done, blood. It'll taste like beef. You don't know what human blood tastes like? Okay, I feel like everyone's tasted their own blood, right? We can all agree on this. Or is this another instance where I reveal how weird I am? Everyone's tasted their own blood. Everyone, at one point in your life, you've gotten a cut and you've licked it and you tasted the blood. Everyone's done this. This is a universal human experience. If you're weird with that, then yeah, I'm weird as we. Hold up, licked it. Yeah, you. You licked the. God damn it. Jason was listening. No, that's you on your own. You've never licked one of your own wounds. I feel like I'm not. Everyone's licked a wound. Everyone's. You haven't ever gotten like a cut on your hand and you like making it worse. And you like pretend you're a cat and you lick the wound. Everyone's done this. Everyone's done this. Anyways, like, yeah, you pretend. You pretend you're like a cat, like when you're a kid. Put your mouth over first, but then you wouldn't get to lick the blood. I don't remember licking blood, but maybe I did as a child. Exactly. As a child, you lick it like you're a cat. Because maybe you're a weird child with undiagnosed autism. Of course, you mouth over the wound, then use your tongue. No, you just have the wound and you just go. Anyways, you don't know what human blood tastes like? Of course I don't. I just feel like it's not weird to lick your own wounds. They're your wounds. You do with them as you please. Morgan is weird confirmed. Look, the fire sanitized it. Probably. Just get it over with. I will reference this incident the next time we discuss raises, Adonai. Fine by me. Sarah will remember this. Because that's not... Don't be mean to her. Don't be mean to your daughter. Because that's never happening. Oh, look at her little face. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was incredible. I'm so glad we got special art just for that. Holy shit. What have you got? There is blood from more than one person present. Mostly B-, I believe, with some AB around the tip. All right, now I can cross-reference that with the rest of the data I have. Thank you for the report, Sarah. You've given me a new lead to follow. Yes, Adonai. Oh, ads are starting in a minute. Fuck. Okay, ads are starting in a minute, so we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads. I do this so that you guys don't get pre-rolls. Unfortunately, it's one or the other, but we're gonna take a break from the gameplay, so you're not gonna miss anything, so don't go anywhere. Feel free to use this time to get a snack, get a drink, go jerk off, take your meds, whatever you gotta do. And we'll be back in 3 minutes. Minuettes. Minutes. Sarah gonna go to the bar and down a whole bottle of vodka. Yeah. Okay. Yes, baby, yes. Okay, I will be right back. I'm going to feed the cat. Should I put some music on? I think I still have the starting music pulled up. Let me do that. Yeah. Let me go ahead and play some music for y'all so that you're not bored out of your gourd. Yes, baby, just a second. Okay, is it playing? Is it playing? Okay, I will be right back. Okay, cats are fed. Woo! Let's fucking go! Oh! Oh! Mm. Are you shilling for me again? I can see you doing it in the YouTube chat too. Oh, speaking of 500 subs for Mama Pinky stream, I did talk to Pinky Mama. And she said that she is 100% down. So I am officially making that into my goal. If I get 500 subs on YouTube or 500 followers on Twitch, whichever comes first, I will bring Pinky Mama onto a stream. But not until then. Okay. Let us continue. Let's look at the evidence. So it's mostly A, but then AB. So Creek's autopsy, does it have his blood type? Oh, I guess we should look at the profiles. The profiles have their blood types, right? Chopin? A+. Okay. Well, you have 222 followers on Twitch and 333 subs on YouTube. Nice, those numbers make my brain feel funny. Hell yeah. Okay, who is AB? Oh, you're not dead. Who's AB? Is Trey AB? Gotta be Trey, right? No. Who the fuck? And you've just made your first forensic contribution to an ongoing criminal investigation. How many androids can say that? Okay, let's look at the evidence. Mass-produced medium-sized combat knife sold at a wide variety of outdoors or hunting vendors. Recovered at the bottom of an ash-filled barrel in the alley just outside the crime scene. Oh, I see you bullied Sarah and found Morgan's hashtag my knife. I didn't bully her. But welcome in, Cybernetic. Welcome in. Bears clear signs of blood on the blade despite being significantly charred by flames. I did not bully her. I just said that for someone who said that she didn't say that she was good at smelling proudly, she got real proud once Morgan complimented her sense of smell. That's what I said. It was not a bullying. Hello, beloved adopted daughter, lick this burnt bloody knife. The art on that was phenomenal. Just wait, let me like very Homestuck WarioWare animation. I've never interacted with any of those medias, but yes, I agree. Type B minus blood, type AB minus blood. Last time Oliver leave something important with Sosuke. How the hell did it end up outside? Okay. Aww, she's happy. Now, come on. We've got some boxes to tick. Oh. Read? Red Ink Protocol, designed to make data difficult to physically redistribute. Couldn't anyone just take out their phone and snap a picture of the pages? It seems that some of the responding officers attempted to. The ARCS shows that they failed. That's some fancy ink. What do you see when you look at the pages then? No more detail than you do, I'm afraid. It's strange, isn't it? They went to such lengths to protect this information. And yet these papers were left out where Officer Chopin or anyone could read them. They weren't left there by Creek. I took the documents out of his safe so I could reach the mask. I must have left them out on the desk afterwards. Okay. Check. Our client Sosuke. According to Rogers, this is how he found him. Thrusting the sword into Chopin. Or merely trying to retrieve it. Not a huge improvement there. He really was found in a terrible state, wasn't he? And that was before the police gave him his cop killer welcoming and... Huh? Sarah, bring up the medical files on Sosuke. I want to go over everything we know about how he looked when Rogers arrested him. What specifically? Oh, I can do both. Blood analysis. He was covered in blood, right? Were samples taken for analysis? The blood on his torso and head was all his own. He got some of Chopin's blood on him while he was face down, being cuffed by Officer Rogers. I want to see what the reveal is going to be like where Sarah finds out Morgan is a killer. Oh yeah, that's going to be like episode 5, I feel like. I feel like that's going to be like the big reveal. And he also had a great deal of Trey's blood on his feet and pant legs. How exactly was he injured? His left hand was broken. He had internal bleeding throughout his torso. Bruising and rope burns on his wrists where he was bound. Contusions all over the anterior side of his body. And he also sustained a large blunt force trauma wound on the back of the head. His biggest wound was to the back of his head? I guess if he fell backwards to the ground. There was also a small cut on his left hand. I'd reckon like episode 4. I figured episode 5 would be more like the net closing in and Morgan and her being found out by everyone. See, I don't know. See, my brain is like, I'm not even like making theories because I'm like, I have no fucking clue where this is going. I'm just gonna be along for the ride. How small? As if he cut it himself in the kitchen. Wasn't expecting a metaphor there, but it's effective enough. Hello, Spironic. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for getting a daily cup of punch. Any other questions about our client's arrest, Adonai? Not unless there are some crime scene photos you've been holding out on me. I'm afraid not. How is it that I'm the only one who made an effort to preserve the crime scene? Okay. Ooh, inspect. Anchorton. Supposedly, he was the first to die. Logically, he had to have been. Hello, I'm doing well, Spironic. I was talking at the beginning of the stream how I'm a bit eepy because I went out last night for my birthday. Because my birthday's on Thursday, but overall, I'm doing good. How are you doing? He's the one who had the gun. If an attacker got it away from him, they must have done so first. Yes, I can see that the gun is registered to him. Went out last night. Wow, serial killer mission from Pinky live on stream. You'll never find me out. You'll never, you don't know who I really am. Right, registered. Who the hell would look at this guy with that gun and just nod him along? Are you old cat lady age? Now that's the thing, is that I don't feel like I'm old cat lady age, but I definitely act like I'm old cat lady age. Like Brian said, I went out from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and that just fucking zonked me. I didn't even go out past 9. We got home by like 9:30. Patrol officers TC and HR 1 week ago. TC and HR? Tariq Chopin and Huey Rogers? Now it's getting interesting. Are they the ones who registered him to the gun? The badge numbers match. Ooh. Yep, getting tired by 9 definitely qualifies. Yeah. But I had a good time, so, you know. And if you really think about it, I was saving money because we only rented the karaoke room for 2 hours. So I'm saving money by being lame and not staying out later. It seems like they detained Ankerton briefly during a stop and frisk and found this gun on him. Finding a gun like this on anyone with priors during a stop and frisk. Karaoke sounds fun. It was so fun. It was my first time doing like proper karaoke, like with like Pinky physical age, mid-20s, mental age, I can't find it. Yeah, no, the karaoke was very fun, but I have more karaoke, actual birthday karaoke coming up on Thursday. Actual birthday, I did actual karaoke, not on my birthday, but I'm doing at-home karaoke on my actual birthday. And I'll be streaming it, so if you want to see. At the very minimum, that's grounds for 28 days detainment. Why'd they just let him go? Is it possible that he was a criminal informant? If he was a CI, they wouldn't have even logged the incident. So I'll be like, Pinky needs their nap. I'm gonna try to go for 2 hours today, but I can't promise. And besides, patrol officers don't have their own CIs. Then perhaps they let him go for some other reason? Because they'd already gotten what they wanted from him? Make sure to copy the file of that stop and frisk report. Right away. Short-barreled maglev firearm recovered from the scene of the crime. Modified to an illegal extent, the slugs fired detonate after penetrating the target, increasing lethality. Registered to Ankratan, aka Tanks. Fingerprints on the gun match Sosuke Ikaria and no one else. Sorry about the gender might be. You're good, you're good. So as long as you correct yourself, I'm fine. People make slip-ups. Found on Tank's person over a week ago during a routine civilian frisk by officers TC and HR. It's 2026, mid-20s means graying hair, dodgy joints, back pain, and being tired all the time. Well, joke's on you! I've had dodgy joints since I was like 14. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. My joints suck. Yeah, speedrunning strats, yeah. Exactly. I always forget if it's Ehlers-Danlos or Ehlers-Danlos, because I always just say I have EDS. It's Ehlers-Danlos, I'm pretty sure. But Ehlers-Danlos, yeah. I always forget. I always forget, because I always just say I have EDS. And I know it's Ehlers-Dan something. But yeah, no, that's why my joints are so fucked up. I know people who have had to deal with that particular annoyance. Multiple people have had to deal with that particular annoyance. Yeah. Luckily, I'm gonna knock on wood for this one. Luckily, I haven't dislocated any joints in a while, but I did dislocate my kneecap twice before I got a diagnosis, and that was not fun. But yeah. Subject in possession of firearm in violation of parole. Firearm shows signs of illegal modification. Subject in possession of suspect communication software installed on personal phone. Subject released with a warning in accordance with Police Code 65.3.29E. Personal discretion without prejudice. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hello. So this is where they found Creek's body. He was the only one who didn't die instantly. If anyone had a chance to use a silent alarm... No, he must have been paralyzed in between the time he was shot and his actual expiration. They weren't paralyzed. Yeah! Sarah using alternate pronouns for the one who uses any pronouns. Let's fucking go. Sarah doesn't just he, him, Creek. Let's go. What do you mean? If they had been paralyzed, Yumi would have noted that in her autopsy. That's true. But he just sat there limp the whole time. Didn't even try to move. I mean, they probably knew he probably knew he was dying, Morgan. He was playing dead? Or he was actually dying and just wanted to preserve his strength. Letting me think he couldn't move so I wouldn't notice his... Was anything found in his hands? Anything at all? It doesn't seem like it. They weren't holding something by the time their body got to the morgue. If he had been holding something but dropped it when he died... Help me look. For what? Anything small enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Hang on, what's this? Shout out to Sarah for being one of like 2 characters that refer to Creek with anything other than masculine terms. Yeah! We love ally Sarah. Hang on, what's this? Yeah, what the fuck is that? Huh? What was that? Did you just jump? I was merely surprised by that sound, Adonai. What sound? I just brushed against this. This little toy thing. You can hear it? I can, and it's not exactly pleasant on the ears. Could any android hear it, or is that some special feature David gave you? So you find a weird button detonator thing and you immediately press the button. I don't know if she's pressing the button. I think she is just like brushing her hand over it and it's still like reacting, maybe? Please keep the button for the bombs away from Morgan. I'd imagine any android, or robot, or electronic device with modern features could pick up this tone. Maybe I should close the window before I test it anymore and stop torturing all the dogs in the neighborhood. Closing the window would not matter. It's soundproofed, though. But the specific frequency of this tone is not in your audible spectrum to begin with. Right. But do you really think Creek was toying with that nuisance maker in their final moments? That's one way to put it, nuisance maker. Whistle. Oh, it's a whistle. It's not a button, it's a whistle. That makes more sense. Wait. It is a button and a whistle. It's a button and a whistle. You press the button and it releases the whistle sound. But it's... okay. Whistle of unusual make discovered not too far. It's a whistle button! Yeah. Whistle of unusual make discovered not too far from where Creek's body was found. Pressing it emits a frequency inaudible to humans, but capable of being picked up by many electronics. Oh, one whistle. So there was a silent alarm. Perhaps they did press it in their final moments. Okay. No. Anything over here? No. Hello? No. You know what? Fuck it. Okay. I pressed auto find. Is this evidence? It's a piece of crap some crime scene tech left behind. Nothing relevant about it. I beg to differ. It came up when I pressed auto find. Yes, you're right. It's just displaying a news article they must have been reading. Apparently they've What? They've what? Excuse me? Fucking excuse me? They what? Huh? 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 What? What do you mean they've arrested the Heartbreak Killer? Morgan's right here. Apparently, they've arrested the Heartbreak Killer. Let her finish. Okay. This is copy. God fucking damn it, Sarah! God fucking Sarah, you write sentences like fucking Stanford Pines from Gravity Falls. Use water. Turns page. Only as a last resort, as water makes it much, much scarier. Ah! Who writes sentences like that? Writers of this show got you good. Yes, the Heartbreak Killer's copycat. And it seems... Just let me skim it for myself. Suspected Heartbreak copycat foiled and arrested. An individual suspected of planning an act of terror has been arrested thanks to the quick response from local police and well-coordinated efforts from state investigators. The suspect, whose identifying information has not been released to the public, was apprehended by officers seemingly in the midst of preparing their attack, having already loaded a firearm and several magazines of ammunition into their vehicle. Police have not commented on whether the firearm in question was properly tagged, but insiders with close ties to the investigation claim that the weapon itself was not what led to the arrest. We had identified a troubling pattern of net activity in the days leading up to the arrest, concerning searches and attempts to access old net portals. The suspect had already been on our radar by that point, so when they posted that manifesto, we were able to quickly secure a warrant for their arrest. The alleged manifesto in question consists of what was, at the time, a publicly accessible online document praising Heartbreak's hardline stance against neoliberal corporate soft power and listing a number of complaints and criticisms against the recent business decisions made by Hanami Robotics. Most notably, an announcement made on their last earnings call that they would begin moving manufacturing jobs offshore. While the decision landed Hanami in some controversy at the time, their stock prices steadily increased in the days after, reflecting optimism amongst shareholders that Hanami's lucrative product lines of mostly heavy construction robots would no longer be so strictly tied to national politics. When the arrest was first made, no clear communication between the individual and Hanami was apparent, but Hanami's CFO has since been seen speaking at an investor conference at a hotel within 50 kilometers of the suspect's residence, suggesting a possible target. The takeaway here is that terrorist acts like this one are easily caught, easily prevented, and there is no standing risk to the public, said lead investigator Kennings on his official statement to the press. To any descendants out there thinking they're the next heartbreak just because you bought a gun, you will be caught, you will be prosecuted, and your hero won't be far behind. Update: Hanami Robotics has yet to respond to requests for comment, but their official social media accounts have released simultaneous statements denouncing in the strongest terms rising violence and thanking investigators for their swift and decisive action. We have also learned that a second portion of shareholders have received messages clarifying Hanami's global market strategy and reaffirming their commitment to their workers as well as their customers and shareholders. Whether this is indication of a reversal of their decision to relocate manufacturing jobs overseas, like what you're reading, does it change how you feel about Hanami Robotics? What if you could have access to stories like this hours or even days before the rest of the public? With a Premier account, you'll have access to all our updates on the business world as soon as they hit our desk. Remember, that's not insider trading, that's forerunner trading. Huh. Go ahead and get that, yeah. Okay, so it's nothing, or nothing? Do the it's nothings have any difference between each other? I know I probably don't need to save, but I'm still going to. It's nothing, or ... Huh, you know, I think I'm gonna go with it's nothing. This is nothing. A fluff piece. I can't believe anyone would read or write these rags. I suppose that it could have been a coincidence. Was there a chance to get chips there? Be honest. I think I'm specifically asking Cybernetic. Was there a chance to get chips there, or did it not matter? I suppose that it could have been a coincidence. That's exactly what it is. I mean, yeah, I guess I can reload and see. Let me reload. I tried the second one. I think the only one that would have chips is... Yeah! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it. I'm so smart. The correct response is to not respond. Yeah! I figured it out. I figured it out eventually. Seems like Heartbreak isn't going away, no matter what happened to the original. Wherever they are. Where do you think they are, Adonai? Do you have any theories? So it would seem. That about wraps it up here. Could they be right toward Explorer? Can you spot the Heartbreak Killer? That about wraps it up here and here. Hello, pretty lady. Miss Han, since Cyanus is technically in charge of securing the crime scene, what should we do with this. Do with what? Donde está? Donde está la heartbreak killer? Oh shit! Oh fuck! What the fuck is that? Oh fuck! Oh god! We fucked up! Oh, I don't know how. Oh my god! Hello. Oh, she pressed the button. Oh, okay. Adonai, please refrain from pressing that button any more than necessary. Sorry, Sarah. I can see you don't like it, and also Han doesn't like it. But Miss Han's phone doesn't seem to like it either. It's just Han. And I don't know what you're talking about. I get messages all the time. Funny you mentioned that. I made photos too, Dora. Han, ma'am, if you could please just admit it so she stops pressing that. Fine, whatever. Yes, you found one of our alarms. Pretty clever system. Not really. It's just an app. You set the frequency and get a notif if the app picks it up. The range? A couple kilometers. My lights just flickered. That's probably not good. Thanks for clearing that up. Well, I have you here, though. Exactly how fast did you show up to the scene of the crime? If the stream suddenly stops, we'll know why. Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. I'm just telling myself it should be fine. Pardon? This is a blue blood neighborhood. Do you really expect people to believe the cops lumbered their way here faster than any of you could? What exactly are you trying to say? Yeah, I'm tuned into that frequency. But I'm tuned to a lot of frequencies. It's a good way of communicating without the Megs or the pigs listening in. So, you didn't get this alarm the night of the incident? Didn't even know it went off that night. You got proof it did? Can you explain how else Officer Chopin could have gotten here? I swear to God, when you make merch, we need a t-shirt that says, it's fine, it'll be fine, it's gonna be fine, everything is fine. That's become like my catchphrase. It's fine, it's fine. Nah, not my job to either. Is it your job to come to a fellow Blue Blood's aid when they're desperately calling for help? Pinky Punchy, it's fine. Like a t-shirt that's like little goober me with a speech bubble going, it's fine, everything's fine. I didn't know Creek like that. I didn't say Creek was the one who had this. Ooh! Ooh, could be an emote. Perhaps. I didn't say Creek was the one who had this. I saw where you were poking around and they're the head of the pod. I assumed. Creek's a stranger to me. Even though you're both young bloods? Ooh. What? I'm guessing that's what the tattoo means? Neither of you make much effort to hide it. It is plainly visible, even in their autopsy photos. You have no idea what this ink means. Would you tell us what it means? Would you tell us? Ugh. Blood bag. What? The old guard used you as donors. Gangsters live a life of drugs, smoking, drinking, and back alley mods. Then end up with livers and kidneys that look like charred steak. Who could have guessed? got no children because the Icaria killed them all. Can't get on the donor list because they're geriatric reviled crime lords. So what do? Hey kid, wanna be a gangster? Let me see if you got what it takes. Hold still while I prick your finger. They tattooed our torsos, because if you even, ugh. They tattooed our torsos, because even if you mod off all 4 limbs, you'll still pump clean plasma. Every drop, an indicator of quality. I'm a universal donor, so I've got 3. AAA graded, just like meat. And creek? Save it for the trial, lady. Ooh. Are we done here, you think? Not quite. Speaking of emotes, I'm looking into what there. I know there's the one website you can use to get like more emotes if you download like the browser extension. I've been looking into that, maybe doing that because I am FFC. I think so. Because I am out of emote slots on Twitch. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Emma's argument is that Sosuke didn't escape from here. He was brought out into the other room to be questioned, and then he broke free. I know that's not true. Sosuke would have been stuck here until the police arrived if I hadn't handed him the mag US to just show more for yourself, get more subs. I don't know if it's that easy, but well, frame him. And the knife, also to frame him, but secondarily so that he could cut himself free from his bindings. Those bloody rags there? Remember what Sosuke told us when we first met? That he was bound in here the whole time until his bad Samaritan came along. And gave him a knife. And gave him a knife. That's me talking, I'm Sarah. And gave him a knife. Now we know what knife he was talking about. And now I want to know whose blood this is. The blood on the bindings? It would have to belong to Sosuke, wouldn't it? All the other bodily fluids in this room do. Probably. Don't make her lick her! No, don't make her lick it again! Morgan! Probably, but I need to know! Get that tongue out soon! You've already done it once. What's one more time? One more time will surely make me sick. Girl, you were already sick. Please, Adonai, let us ask one of the scientist employees on standby to analyze it. They have a record for very fast turnaround on DNA tests, I promise. I can show you customer reviews. Oh, poor baby. That's right. Scientist does DNA testing. Typically paternity tests as part of their private investigative services. But they have been assisting the police with DNA analysis around the scene. I will flag the bindings to be analyzed. Wait. I have already... Sarah's like, I'm not fucking licking these bindings, Morgan. Fuck off. I have already made the request, Adonai. If you insist on making me test the binding myself now, you will only be upsetting my stomach to satisfy your own impatience. Yes! Stick up for yourself, Sarah. Yes! Fight the power. Don't make her... Don't force make them force you to lick things. Fine. But I'm gonna cite this incident. But I'm gonna cite this incident the next time we discuss a raise. Now we're even. Fucking Morgan. Really is a shithole in here, huh? I completely missed the though in that sentence. Really is a shithole in here, though, huh? I agree with your sentiment, if not your choice of words. It feels like a cruel place. The common term for that object is a toilet, Morgan. What is it? Was there something we missed in here, Adonai? No, not in here. Huh? The windows. They were closed when Creek was shot. Still closed when Chopin and Rogers arrived on site. But they were open by the time Rogers got to this room. I used that contradiction to argue for the presence of a third party. Because someone must have opened them. To go down the fire escape. And then what? They must have dropped down to the alley and ran away, right? Yeah. That's one option. What's the other? Would it kill them to do some sweeping around here? I guess that would be contaminating the crime scene at this point. But then what the hell do all these cops and scientist chumps actually do? Lean on walls and screw around on their phones? I think you're being a bit harsh in your assessment. But you aren't alone in your criticism. Detective Reyes had much to say about how scientist employees were not wearing gloves and knocking over trash. Huh? If they had picked up trash, that'd be removing evidence. The ARCS would light up. Adding trash, though? Adonai? Help me look through this. Garbage again? Already? Oh, just start looking. If any of it requires DNA analysis. Oh, baby. Ooh, we rooting around. We rooting around in here. We rooting. Ooh, we rooting. Wait, there. Red. I don't smell any blood. Not blood. Ink. Ooh, 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 ooh. A torn page of the red ink documents. With what looks like a shoe print on it. Shall we try and match it to samples? Good luck. Cops and security types all wear the same kind of boots. On top of which, 99 out of 100 shoes in the city are made by the same two Megs. But if the print isn't useful, then that just leaves the actual text, and that looks like the letters were all run through a wash a couple dozen too many times. Well, it isn't particularly informative, and I don't understand exactly how this clue fits in with everything else we've seen. But doesn't this seem important? Scrap of paper. A scrap of writing document with a common type of boot print left on it, recovered from the room directly below the crime scene. Was missed or disregarded by previous sweeps of the building that dismissed it as trash. Having been exposed to natural humidity for some time, the red ink is already illegible, but a watermark remains visible in the corner. How could it have been lying here, neglected this whole time? Nah, princess. I'll have to call you right back. Of course. Wouldn't dream of it. Come on. You know me. What'd you find there? More dead man's garbage? Keep it up and you girls are gonna make me look bad. Happy to be of assistance. So, would you like to add this to the ARCS or should I? Well, seems like you've got momentum going, so please don't let me get in your way. You don't wear gloves on the job, Miss Han? It's just Han, but you already know that. You probably also know that they don't really make them in my size. So, if we found your fingerprints in here, on those windows, or even upstairs, oh man, I'd be pretty embarrassed. We almost always get rated 5 stars. So, did you need me to walk you out? I'll be fine, thanks. Suit yourself. Just be careful you don't get lost. Sun will be going down soon. It can be hard to find your way back in the dark. Yeah, okay. This idea is starting to look like a... I don't think Han is particularly fond of us anymore. You know, I'm starting to get that vibe too. This idea is starting to look like a pretty safe bet. Your theory that Chopin was assassinated as an attack on the Old Guard? But how can we confirm it? We still haven't met anyone from the Old Guard. Though, even if we had, it occurs to me that they would be reluctant to speak with Sosuke Ikari's legal team. Don't be so pessimistic. The enemy of my enemy is usually willing to at least talk. And talk is where I do all my best work. Where do we look then? You still got the address boss gave us? Ooh. 6:06 p.m., August 15, 2086. Blue Blood Territory. I don't know what voice to do this. Hey there, tall, red, and mysterious. Ladies, please, come in. Don't be shy. Let me guide you to a booth. All her best work. I'm working with like a word. Local host. Should we take a seat for now? With taste as expensive as yours? If you get near a menu, these people will drain my checking account on overpriced champagne faster than I can blink. Oh, champagne! As much as you'd like. This is gonna derail fast if I don't find a way to shut it down. A surefire way to get exactly the right kind of attention and douse their salesmanship in one go. I'll need to go with that. Hey, please don't frown. A smile would suit your pretty face much. I need to speak with your manager. I don't know why I gave Flirt a French accent, a really shitty French accent. Morgan deploying a category 5 white woman moment. She's like, remember your roots. At my core, I am a white woman. What happened? They're all walking away. Hey, mama. Yeah. There's some kind of, I don't know, accountant or whatever here to talk to you. The voice on the other end of his earpiece grumbles a response. A cranky one, judging by his reaction. Mom will be out in a second. You're expected to buy something in the meantime. You got tap water? You don't want to drink the tap water in this district. Soda water? It's all overpriced, lady. Might as well get something you'll enjoy. I'm trying to make this distinct from both, I forgot both of their names, but fucking Judge Lady and other bartender dude. They both have very similar voices to this, but I'm trying to make it... I thought my first visit to a host club would be more celebratory than this. How much thought have you given to the subject? Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Observe. Bad enough that I'm walking into the lion's den here. Stepping even further into blue blood territory to defend an Ikaria assassin. Do I really have to wait for the shoe to drop in a place this sleazy too? Are you perhaps not enjoying yourself, Adonai? You're getting better at picking up on that. You are frowning quite openly. Are we in danger of getting arrested here? There's nothing illegal about a host club. Host club. A host or hostess club is a type of nightclub in which staff cater to clientele with attention, conversation, company, and flirtatious behavior. The talent, hosts or hostesses, make most of their wages through what is essentially a commission on the sale of drinks, food, or other services by the club. While host clubs and their associated culture were internationally fairly niche during the 20th century and saw a large decline in popularity for the first half of the 21st century, they have undergone somewhat of a renaissance in the last 20 to 30 years. Shifting cultural norms about parasociality, online dating, and work-life harmony may have contributed to this phenomenon. Some sociologists have observed that host clubs have developed a new reputation as a kind of social gym where young adults can exercise their social skills in a low-risk environment. Others argue that increases in average work hours have pushed single individuals away from traditional drinking culture and long-term dating. And for employees of multinational corporations who maintain running discrete tabs at select establishments, attendance may even be seen as advisable or even a mandatory step in acquiring and maintaining relationships with their superiors. Despite the global trend of the decriminalization of sex work, Despite the global trend of the decriminalization of sex work, host clubs have remained a distinct industry. That said, it is hardly uncommon for staff at one establishment or the other to switch sides. Users also frequently search for how to build confidence, how to know if the hostess really likes you, courtesan versus hostess, who would win. Hell yeah. So, are you just uncomfortable then? Morgan's like, no, I'm uncomfortable doing things that are legal. I'm very comfortable doing illegal things. Unamused. Okay, is there anything else before we order? Oh, hello. What kind of light reading gets tossed around a club like this? Probably something along the lines of, I spent every night at a host club for 1 year. Here's what the staff taught me about emotional workloads in corporate settings. Oh, wait, this actually looks somewhat interesting. Fungus stymies, fungus, how do you pronounce that word? Fungus stymies? Stimmies or stymies? Stymies? I can't tell if you're Sty. Okay, stymies. Okay, stymies. Got it. Sty. Okay, fungus stymies bamboo stokes unrest. Less than ideal rainfall patterns met with greater than usual saltwater flooding had already left many of the tropically centered macro farms that produce most of the world's bamboo struggling to meet demands. Now, with increasingly widespread reports of fungal infections, tensions are beginning to rise in the region, as its large migrant worker population is faced with the possibility of one of the worst quarters on record. Bamboo is a highly versatile crop, cultivated successfully for thousands of years, and on all 7 continents, if one counts the agricultural science labs on the Antarctic Peninsula. But in recent decades, advances in agricultural genetics and greater restrictions on the lumber industry's woodcutting activity have led to bamboo becoming a premier organic material and premier organic manufacturing and construction material for much of the world, especially in impoverished regions that often lack the machinery required to process advanced synthetic equivalents. Funnily enough, stymies is from golf? Like golf the game? Huh? The hardy plant can grow in a wide variety of environments and humidity levels, and has even been considered an aggressive invasive species at times. A stymie ball blocks another player from seeing the hole. I see. I don't know shit about golf. I don't know shit about most sports. Can grow in a large variety of wide environments and humidity levels, and has even been considered an aggressive invasive species at times. But modern genetically modified monocultures are tailored to grow specifically in a small number of tropic and subtropic biomes, intended to provide a stable cash crop for regions that have historically struggled to farm soy, sugar, or wheat. But it's a delicate balancing act between tuning a cultivar to a target environment and rendering it unviable in the wild, and years like this one can put that vulnerability on full display. The fungus practically chews through the groves. You can see it growing with the naked eye, said one worker who requested anonymity Jesus fucking Christ, can I fucking read? The fungus practically chews through the groves. You can see it growing with the naked eye, said one worker who requested anonymity due to concerns over their citizenship status. The company tells us to just burn it all, but it's too damp for anything to catch fire. Bamboo is hard to burn, and they want us using this incendiary stuff, and they won't pay us to have masks. Ooh. So not much has changed. Data on the efficacy of burn pits in combating the spread of the fungus. Of the Devil is always a fucking reading quiz for me. I swear I can read. It's just when I read things out loud. Data on the efficacy of burn pits in combating the spread of the fungus is limited, but most corporate officials agree that the risk of inhalation amongst personnel is low and masks are an unnecessary measure. We believe you, Pinky. Some of the migrant worker population, however, is arguing that the hesitancy to provide masks is more politically motivated. What? Never. What? Plotters' rebellion was decades ago, but the gas mask is still a powerful symbol even today. Back then, workers went on strike because the conditions growing mushrooms in the fungal plots were so unbearable. Now this fungus is cutting into profits again. You've got a lot of workers dependent on the industry, a lot of young people who could easily be out of work. I'd be surprised if they weren't getting nervous. Politically motivated? Surely not. Surely not. It is true that the region is home to a disproportionately young population, as many international trade schools have flocked to the tropical climates in an attempt to attract students with promises of low cost of living and vacation-like idyllic conditions. And though education lies firmly in the realm of corporate authority, government officials are also keenly aware of the risks and challenges associated with such a large student population. Ramsey syndrome remains a serious concern among, we're having difficulty authenticating your identity. Can you provide some basic info so we can get this webpage displaying properly for you? That is interesting. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. We already read this. We just get rid of that notification. not the reading material I expected to find here. But judging from the article, the Megs are getting concerned about growing unrest. I mean, I know it's... Oh shit, ads are starting soon. Okay, well, let's... I guess we can go ahead and run ads and we'll answer this after we come back from ads. Okay, so we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads. This makes it so that pre-rolls don't run on my Twitch stream. Unfortunately, it's one or the other, so I chose this one, but you know, it's a good time to, you know, take a break from the game, you know, stretch, get some, feel free to use this time to get a drink, get a snack, go jerk off, take your meds, whatever you gotta do. And we will be back in 3 minutes. Yes, and if you don't want to see ads, you can subscribe on Twitch and you won't see ads. And if you're on YouTube, you won't see ads either way. But you can also subscribe on Twitch. Hey, come on and subscribe! Give Pinky your money! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little fella. Oh. Oh, stretch. I'm gonna wreck it. Ugh. Just a little dorky nerdy fella. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, how's your water looking? It is almost empty, but I don't think it's empty enough. I don't think it's empty enough to... I think I do still have enough to last me to the end of the stream. I should. I don't think it's not empty enough to refill regardless. So I don't think I need more water currently. Okay, yeah. But yeah, no, if you're here and you aren't aware, this week is my birthday. There's actually 4 people. I'm too lazy to do the button. I'll just take a drink. But yeah, if you don't know, this week is my birthday and we will be having 2 very special birthday streams. The first one will be on Thursday, which is my actual real life birthday, no clickbait. And we'll be doing a karaoke stream, and also possibly I might eat some cake. I don't know. I'm deciding. Because the thing is that if I eat the cake and I show you guys, I have to use my phone as... I would have to switch to my PNG tuber. It's in the works. But anyways. And then on Saturday, it will be technically not my birthday, but still, you know, the month is my birthday. And we will be doing Drunk Portal 2. I think I might want to do it as a drinking game. I found like a 13-year-old Reddit thread that gave some ideas for a single player Portal 2 drinking game that I might follow. You know, with... I'm gonna just take some snaps before and after the stream. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could take a picture of the cake and like cut out the background and put it on my Pinky table. But yeah, we're gonna do Drunk Portal 2, which is also, I'm very much looking forward to that because Portal 2 is one of my favorite games. Not a bad shout, actually. Right? Perhaps. The cake is already like half gone because me and my roommate have both been eating it, but do the background cut out, give me a shout. I think I can do it, but thank you. Okay. Ads are now over. Welcome back. Okay, growing unrest. Yeah. I knew it. The fungus is a problem, sure, but they've engineered their crops around problems like it 100 times before. Easier to update the monoculture genetics than your entire global economic model. The Megs are probably more concerned about all the young people getting agitated about their job security. The warmer the waters, the bigger the storms they brew. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, hello. Have you ever been to an establishment like this before? No? Not even when you were apprenticing? There may have been certain work parties where attendance was strongly encouraged, but I'd never set foot within a kilometer of a place like this otherwise. I suppose if you have a hard spending limit, there's only so much you can enjoy. And it's not a matter of cost. It's a matter of taste. Well, surely everyone enjoys being paid attention, no? It's flattering. Not everyone takes to being complimented. I see. So you respond more to being challenged? What do you think? Perhaps not. Okay. Anything else before I order? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Okay. I think it's time to order. Do you think that they were being literal when they said you were expected to make a purchase? Probably. Doesn't mean I'll oblige them. Though it's not like spending money here will make them less likely to cooperate. I would offer some suggestions based on customer reviews and price points, but for some reason I don't see prices listed on any of the items on their menu. I wonder why, Sarah. I wonder why. It's probably because they're really cheap. Was a mistake made when formatting the data? Oh, Sarah, you sweet summer child. No, baby. I really hate this place. Beer, wine, champagne, forget it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go again. I kind of want to do champagne because that interested Sarah, but let's try some champagne. Let's try some champagne. Ah, what the hell? Hey, Palm Doranon, pour out a tower for all I care. I don't know how to. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Suddenly, as if I uttered a magic phrase or a sleeper cell kill switch, all the eyes of the staff around the room dart to me. With a jolt of energy, the bartender jumps up to ring a bell above the counter. I feel like there were no wrong answers there, but this one seems like the best answer so far. Palm de Tower! The staff begins an unsettling... Oh no, did we trigger like a birthday chant? Happy birthday, happy birthday. I will never tell restaurants that it's my birthday if they have those birthday chants. I fucking hate those birthday chants. Palm de Tower! Honestly, yes, the only answer you tried to have best so far. Yeah, I don't want to try any other answers. This one's fun. If none of the other answers give me chips, then I'll stick with this one. Tower, tower, tower! Who's calling me? Who the fuck is calling me? Whatever. Tower, 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 tower! Is that an American thing, those birthday chants? Brian, can you answer? Do they have birthday chants in the Netherlands, or is that like an American thing? Because that feels like an American thing. But also, I don't know. Very, very American. Okay, gotcha. Obscenely American. Okay, gotcha, yeah. Because it's a very common thing here in America where if you tell a restaurant that it's your birthday, the entire staff will come out clapping, going, happy birthday, happy birthday. And it fucking sucks. I mean, I guess some people must like it because they do it. I guess some like weirdo extroverts might like it, but as someone who is an introverted autistic person, I hate it. I will beg people not to say that it's my birthday. Tower, tower, tower! I'm not sure Sarah's eyes can get any wider. Begrudging tolerance and I'm never fucking coming back is a likely attitude if that was done for like anyone but a kid over here, I suspect. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people I've met in America, that makes it sound like I'm not American. I'm born and raised America. If staff starts singing, the whole restaurant will be looking up that kid from that Tasha that looks back like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, sometimes that's just like a normal thing in America. You'll hear like the birthday chant. You'll be like, oh, some unlucky son of a gun got the birthday chant. Again, I'm sure some people must like it because otherwise why would they do it if everybody hated it? But I definitely hate it. I'm not sure Sarah's eyes can get any wider. Let's take a commemorative photo, madam. Where would you like to sit? Who's the smallest spender in here? What will I mean, we don't really keep track of that, sort of. His eyes wandered, losing light all the while until they settled into a glassy-eyed, pitying stare at an overworked-looking young man at a small table. Adjusting his tie while the girl next to him makes no effort to hide her boredom. Oh no. Send it over to him. King for the day. King for a day. I would collapse into myself in a black hole if a restaurant did that to me. Yeah, that's usually what I do if a restaurant does that to me. That's why I don't tell them it's my birthday. With the same nervous smile he used to shake hands with a suicide bomber, the bartender redirects the oncoming parade towards my designated lucky loser. He looks terrified. Money well spent. You just gave the tower away? I've got shit to do. I can't drink all of that. Well, I could have perhaps helped. Oh, but even so, after you paid all that money just to pass it along to some stranger? Are you some kind of saint? Oh, I'm not paying for that. Makoto's getting this bill. Your client? File it under investigative expenses. That is not exactly inaccurate, but what's he gonna do? Kill me? Given his position in the house and his age, it would be more likely that he'd have you killed. Mama on deck! The big cheese! I love how, like, I bet she got this from one of the fucking movies she watched. The Big Cheese. The Big Cheese. I can't hear the Big Cheese without thinking of that one fucking, like, it was like, I think it was advertising like Disney California Adventures, where like all of the cast of like, Whose Line Is It Anyway is like checking out the new thing. And they're like, oh, we're gonna speak to the big cheese. And then like Michael Eisner comes out and he's like, oh, the big cheese. I'm not the big cheese. Oh, I wish I was the big cheese. He's the big cheese. And then it cuts over to Mickey Mouse and he's like, oh, come on, guys, let's go ride some rides. That's what I described that perfectly. I bet you all definitely have the image in your mind of that commercial. The big cheese. What exactly are you expecting? With a title like Mama, I would expect a stern but fair, nurturing figure who... Oh, hell yeah, mean lady. That was a shockingly decent Mickey Mouse impression that I was not expecting. Oh boy. I don't really do it that often, but yeah, I can kind of do a Mickey. I don't know if it's that good, but oh boy. I love the scarecoid noise point for comedic effect. Yes, also welcome in, Compass Arisen. Hello. Oh god, I can't just give her another gruff Brooklyn accent. I have so many characters with a gruff Brooklyn accent. Oh god, do I go British? Do I go British? Do I dare to go British? What the hell do you want? It was significantly closer than what I was expecting. I mean, she's not white. Yeah. But I'm white. Here's the thing. What the hell do you want? Is that the kind of treatment one should expect at this establishment after purchasing a champagne tower? That was you? Well, shit. You clearly need information a lot more than I thought. This accent sucks. This accent fucking sucks. Pull out my grade A Mickey just to fucking nosedive. Yakaria must be giving you the mushroom treatment. Keep him in the dark. And feed him and oh, that's Morgan. And feed him shit. Yes, yes, I've heard all the lawyer jokes. Now, can we talk, or should I get on the phone and claim that my credit card's been stolen? You bought a champagne tower. We can talk all goddamn night if you want. Fucking sucks. Introductions then. I'm Morgan, Esquire, criminal defense attorney representing Sosuke Garia. Please tell me this character doesn't talk a lot. With a glowing green toaster as your +1. I don't even know what region of England I'm trying to represent. Wait, is mom? This is good. This is awful good. It's like lawful good, but worse. Wait, is mama? Mama is also an option for hostess? I don't believe so, but if she was, I would choose her. Couldn't have put it better myself, Miss Kim Hana, small business owner. She can be British Asian. It is a poor attempt at an American stereotype of an outdated fictional London accent. Yeah, exactly. My Kim Hana is British. I've decided. It's Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins. Exactly. March 26th, AB, small business owner likes persimmon, handbags, joint cracking. Dislikes part-timers, binge watchers, add vandalism. Hidden talent, can slice an onion paper thin in 11 seconds. Hannah Mama Kim, yeah. Or Hana, I guess. Would it be Hana or Hannah? Relaxes by shooting clay pigeons. Okay. Motto, promote from within. Gotcha. And one of the more influential members of the Blue Blood Old Guard, I take it? The Old Guard are the only Blue Bloods that have any influence at all. First gens and young bloods should count themselves lucky to be middle management. Should you really be calling them young bloods? She's got homophobia. She's got homophobia, yeah. I know it's heterochromia. I'm making a joke. I'm making a little. It's a little haha funny joke. Have you never seen the picture of? It's like someone posted on like their Facebook account like a cat with heterochromia, and like the caption was "cat with homophobia in its eyes." Hollow eyes are cybernetic. Okay, well now I need to look up cat with homophobia in its eyes. Now I need to prove this exists. Cat with homophobia. Meme. Yes, beautiful cat with homophobia. I found it. It was a tweet. I found it. It's just like a picture of a cat with one blue eye and one yellow eye, and the caption is beautiful cat with homophobia. Okay, I don't need to show it, but it exists. Oh, now the neon robot is gonna preach to us all about political correctness. Send in Discord after stream. I will. I just can't stop fucking dying at my shitty British accent. Really, madam? I know PC. My gen invented PC. We got PC coming out of our ears. It weirdly works for her, though. Am I wrong? I feel like it weirdly works for her. Also, what generation are you? Because if you're Gen Z, we did not invent political correctness. That was strongly millennials, I feel like. So I mean it when I say young blood is a term of endearment. Yeah, because how old are you? Does it tell me how old you are? Because if you're in your 80s here, you're Gen Z. On. No, not Han. Hana. Fuck. Hana. There's... Okay. There's Han, and then there's Kim Hana. Okay. Doesn't tell me how old you are, but maybe you're a millennial. Maybe you're a millennial. Well then, I won't hesitate to use it. To their face? Better not. They'd knock your teeth out. How about a trade, Miss Kim? Mrs., you're talking to a widow. If she's in her 90s, she looks hella good for a 90-year-old. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, she looks like 70s, which would place her at, like, young Gen Z in this timeline. And as an elder Gen Z, we did not invent political correctness. That was millennials. Don't put that, like... One who doesn't need anything from you. Not the best position to start bargaining from. 50s or 60s. I was being generous because she's clearly... She's not Gen Alpha. Because if she was in her 50s or 60s, she'd be Gen Alpha with hot ant lady. But she's clearly like at least Gen Z, so I was giving her 70s. We're trading information. If you think I can't give you anything, you're not thinking very hard. Oh yeah? What do you think you got? Something I can tell her that she doesn't already know. Something I can tell her that she doesn't already know? The old bloods, which she is, are a minimum of 70-something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Regardless, she looks good for however old she is. Because anyone below that got mass murdered. Yeah. Regardless, she looks fucking great for however old she is. Okay. Go ahead and save. Oh yeah, she hot. She hot. Okay. Creek's Killer, Breston's Fate, Little Lord. I feel like it's gonna be Little Lord. Because she's an old blood. But maybe they already know. Something she doesn't know. Something she doesn't know. Fuck. I mean, she doesn't know who Creek's Killer is. Because we're Creek's Killer. So maybe Creek's Killer? Am I stupid? Who is Bresson? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Did I forget who Bresson is? Okay, let's try... Bresson was the... Oh! Yeah. Bresson is the shooter. Right. He's the shooter. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, well, let's try Creek's Killer. She'd probably be interested in the real answer, but it's not what I'm willing to give. And at the moment, I don't even have that great of a patsy to put forward. Okay, no. Would she not know Breston's fate? Right, because the media blackout! The media blackout! I forgot about the media blackout! Oh, so she doesn't know, because I was like, obviously everyone knows. No, there was a media blackout. No one knows. Reloading will earn more credit for this? Okay, I'll reload. Okay. Breston's fate, because of the media blackout. I can tell you what happened at the courthouse today. If something worth knowing had happened, it'd be in the news by now. There is currently a blackout on media coverage of today's events. There's always leaks. Finding one will take time. I can give you a first-hand account right now. Ugh. Let's hear it. Un instant. Hello? Bresson. What a goddamn idiot. Completely useless. My accent, it's migrating and to nowhere good. Completely useless. I'm becoming Australian. What the fuck is happening to me? He did manage to infiltrate an entire courtroom full of police officers, even knowing he wouldn't make it out alive. I still failed to hit the easiest shot of his life. Oh, sorry, that happens to me all the time when doing British, yeah. But Bresson's just an incompetent addict. The useless idiot is the one who sent him there. Not you, I take it? Old guard sounds like it moves slow and wise, but we've got our fair share of hot-headed dumbasses too. Impatient hot-headed dumbasses? Time is money. My turn to ask a question. Money. Is that why you've been going after Makoto? Trying to drum up a king's ransom because you can't go to war without a war chest? Well, who says we're at war? Who says we're in any rush? Our plans are measured in decades, you little shit. No, time isn't on your side right now. Right now, more than anything, you need money. Well, says who? You? Says the headlines. Time's running out before you miss the bus on Nirvana. I know it's Nirvana, but I'm gonna save anyway because I want to make sure. Let me save it again. Let me save it here. Why not? Nirvana. Nirvana. Everyone in the capital knows it'll be legalized before the end of the year. Bah! Party drug, dumb money. Was that not right? Was that not right? Yes, dumb money. Best kind of money there is. And you could rake it in by the truckload. Oh no, it was right. It was right. Okay. I was like, oh fuck, was it not right? If you had the starting capital to build a dispensary network beforehand. As things stand, the gray wave is gonna roll your hard work up in a ball and hand it off gently to the Megs. And the Icaria. Ugh. You've been losing this game to them for 3 decades straight, but I can see you still haven't gotten used to it. Of course not. Who the hell just roll over for those upstart bootlicking? That goddamn fox smirking behind his perfumed incenses and painted screens and sheets of gold leaf. Should've cut out his eyes when I had the chance. I'm acquainted with the Hound. Who's the fox? Should we conduct a survey of all the IFG members' back tattoos? The fox! The kitsune! Goddamn Daisuke Ikaria, of course! The family's patriarch? I haven't had the chance to meet him in person. Ha! Knew that had to be a reason an Icaria lawyer didn't already stink of cigar smoke. Adonai... Adonai does smoke, despite my repeated warnings about the health hazards. Have you had your olfactory checkup lately? Loss of smell can be the first sign of COVID. I don't stink, that's the takeaway. Now admit it. You want to capture Makoto Icaria so you can afford to ride Nirvana to legitimacy. I don't want to capture Makoto Icaria. You know our history? In brief. Well, so what part of that summary made you think that if I had a chance to end the Icarian line, I wouldn't take it immediately? Are you speaking for yourself or for the whole old guard? Nah, my turn to ask. Is the Hound gonna make it? You asking about my legal defense strategy? His injuries. Any chance he's gonna keel over from an infection after Creek's pod worked him over? Did Bresson somehow manage to nick him? He is still recovering from the injuries he sustained when captured, but he was not harmed during the incident in the courtroom today. Yeah, Bresson didn't even manage a scratch. Not a scratch, huh? Did he even get a shot off? A detective on the scene responded before he could. A detective? Yes. Why? Bah! Not wasting a question on him of all people. Speaking of which, the bottles spun back around. Are the Blue Bloods working with the Chopin family to profit off of Proposition 492? Ha! You missed that one. Try another. What do you mean? You think Mr. and Mr. Chopin are working hand in hand for us for a little cross-class embezzling? Those rich pricks want to piss on us if we were on fire. The feeling's mutual. But they're backing Proposition 492. If you could buy the land they need before the city knows that it needs it. The Chopin family aren't your collaborators. They're your marks. Ooh. Bingo, kid. Bingo. Kid gets a prize. Or they were. The plan's worthless now. That whole courtroom heard me explain how Creek had red ink documents on Proposition 492. Whatever blueprints, whatever land the city had in mind, they'll change all of it. Thanks for that, by the way. Well, don't blame me. Your plan was always fragile. It was destined to collapse the moment that anyone with more pull than a ticketing officer heard that Blue Bloods had eyes on the real estate. Hello, ZZ in YouTube chat. This is Of the Devil, which is an indie visual novel that is basically what if Ace Attorney was a cyberpunk dystopia and the main character was a problematic fave girl boss, our girl Morgan here. Welcome in. We're almost done with stream though. I'm kind of looking for a stopping point. Meaning the Blue Bloods would kill to keep those documents from circulating. Yeah, well, that's just how it goes for Plan Bs. Plan B? Now answer me this. What did you see on those red ink docs that tipped our hand about Prop 492? Well, it was mentioned in abbreviation, if not in name, P492. That was a pretty big giveaway. Well, you must have had more to go on than that. Names, diagrams. I saw Councilman Long's name on there. Ha! Long, that sloppy bastard. Wait, you didn't know what was on those papers? You didn't know what was on those papers? Not exactly. You didn't know where Prop 492 leaked from? What are you saying? It leaked from that brat Creek, obviously. Red ink means it was printed off from somewhere you trust, in a place run by people you trusted. And it doesn't sound like you trusted Creek. All these are questions, because they're terrible. And pointless. Blondie's already dead. So Chopin wasn't in on the plan. What possibilities are left then? Might as well try asking while I have the chance. My client overheard something interesting during his captivity. Talk of the Blue Bloods bringing in a huntsman. Fake. Fake news. You don't even know what that means. Your client heard wrong, and you're a fool for believing him without any proof. Sorry, guess he misheard. He must have also misheard that you'd brought a no mask into the city. Ooh. Did Sosuke mention that? It's called a bluff, Sarah. Yeah, he must have been delirious. After all, if there had been a no mask at the crime scene, it would have turned up during the police investigation. Huntsman. Ridiculous. Maybe he's real, maybe he's fake. Maybe he's already behind you. Phantoms like that get their power from uncertainty. If I answered your question at all, that'd be your answer. Schrodinger's box is already open though, and the mask isn't there anymore. If it's not in the hands of the huntsman, then who has it? Who could have it? A dead man who just doesn't know it yet. Final round. But what if we still want to ask? Our house, my rules. Who hired you? Why would she spend her final question on that? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! What do I do? What do I say? Oh, fuck. Makoto, I don't know, or House Ikaria. I want to say Makoto, because that's... Let's try Makoto and see... Makoto Ikaria, if that wasn't already clear. Uh-huh. You, some no-name nobody with no connection to any of the families. That's wrong. Nope. Nope, that's wrong. House Ikaria? You already know the answer. I was hired by House Ikaria. Okay, yeah, no, that's wrong. That's also wrong. It's I don't know. It's I don't know, which I always knew. I knew it wasn't I don't know. I knew it wasn't I don't know. I don't know. Knew it! Yet you had to ask? Ugh. Apparently, someone recommended me to Makoto. Well, however it started, the Ikaria have their leeches on you now, girl. If I were you, I'd find out where they latched on and pry them off. Before they bleed you dry. Huh. I'm basically just doing them a favor. I doubt we'll have any further transactions. Try telling them that. Well, you would be the expert on blood sucking. Oh! Careful, girl. Come to think of it, I have one last question myself. That ain't the deal. Then it can be rhetorical. What are you going to do? You lost all your heirs during the fall of the leaves. Adonai? You're reviled by the international blue bloods for locking your treasure behind GFA you can't crack. Now all of the old guard need transplants and transfusions from the first and second gens just to stay alive. And they won't be glad to keep that up forever. Ugh. Eventually you, all of you, will die. Will you rest in peace knowing everything you ever managed to build will be laundered at, what, 30%? 40%! 35%, just to end up in the hands of some punks you tutored? What a nice young girl you are, worrying about your elders. Well, don't worry your pretty little head over, dear, sweet granny here. 'Cause she's a mean old bitch in the line of work where anyone stupid dies off young. Hello, ma'am. She and hers are gonna be just fine. Don't forget to close your tab before you go. Did you get any useful information from your rhetorical question, Adonai? The question irritated her, but it didn't make her despair. Oh my god, Danganronpa! I may have misread this. The old guard have a way forward. Proposition 492 is no longer an option, leaving them with Plan A. The little lord? But Tariq Chopin is dead. Yeah, he is. Okay, and on that note, that seems like a perfect time to save. Just about 15 minutes over time, but that's fine because the story's good. I don't care. Okay, so yeah, now I'm gonna make sure I'm saved. Yeah, good stopping point. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because this seems like we're about to get into something different on that. Okay, title. Yes. Go ahead and exit out. Yes. All right. And so that is going to do it for today's stream. Woo! Exciting. We got a lot further. I'm excited. I like it. I'm excited to learn more. Giving Makoto estrogen, call that E minor. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, so yes, if you're just tuning in, hello, YouTuber. Why is the starting music playing? No, stop playing. Makoto is very princess coded. He is. Maybe he should get on estrogen. Maybe that would save her. Yeah, don't forget to sub to get notified of Pinky's birthday extravaganza. Yeah, so I'm gonna have my birthday stream on Thursday, so look forward to that. It's my first ever birthday as Pinky. It's my first time celebrating my birthday with you all. I'm so excited to do that, so make sure that you tune in for that, and also my second birthday stream on Saturday where I'll be doing Drunk Portal 2. Exciting. So you want to make sure you were following me on Twitch, subscribe to me on YouTube for that. Hell yeah. But anyways, yes, other than that, I believe it is time for our favorite time of stream. Who is live that we can raid? 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 Who is live? Oh, Ufomi's live! Hell yeah! Let's raid into Ufomi! Hell yeah! We're gonna raid into Ufomi. She is an Australian alien VTuber, so we've raided into her before. She was in stream earlier, so yeah. Please go and show her the Punch Bowl love. And other than that, I will see you all on Thursday. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, however long you have left of the day, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I hope you have a lovely Wednesday. And I will see you all on Thursday for my birthday karaoke. Exciting. So I'll see you all then. Punch out!